fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane?
Welcome back.
God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
Back in
What's
episode
going
3.
on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Alright, the telephone is dead.
Crane's Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Way too many secrets to comment.
Bigby!
But yeah, thanks for the
Wait.
help.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her.
I know.
No, you don't know. You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Of course, we try to be sensitive. But I like Belle. She's very thoughtful. We actually try to be thoughtful too. Oh, okay.
I'm honored to be asked to speak to you.
Are we under a famous bridge or something?
Lily had many friends.
Is it Interstate Bridge? I don't know how it's called.
If you're here, then you were part
Ooh.
of a very special circle. People she
On this
trusted
construction
and
site.
cared for.
Okay, we stay out of
I
this.
won't offend you by claiming one day that
We don't
the
interrupt.
pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time,
Can we talk in the background?
equal
without-
in
Oh,
strength to our mourning her loss. And it
Is
is
that the
in
helmet
that
from
spirit
Skyrim?
that I'd like to talk about what you've all been so grateful to share with me. Your
I'll
memories.
miss worrying about you.
How she could be
I'll miss our
stubborn
fights.
and
I'll miss
patient,
you.
rash and
Holly.
thoughtful.
oh,
How she carried
it's
a torch
under
for the old
bridge
ways, for
because
tradition, for
trolls are living under a
pageantry.
bridge in the fairy tale.
And most of all, it seems how
Now
Lily
you will
loved-
never die from
dearly
indifference
loved her
or lead a
friends and
tedious
family.
life.
she
Goodbye,
loved being
sweetheart.
around them.
Thanks
Good
for
times
everything.
and bad. I
Vivian.
never met Lily, but from what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be
You
here
were a
tonight.
big, bright, shining
Now we'll
star
have our
in this shithole
moment
of
of
a
silence.
town.
Thank
And
you.
I miss you already. Gran.
I'm touched, honestly. Oh, Billy Goat.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
I'm the
Holly,
sheriff,
wait.
but I
He
get your
has
point.
no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here?
What?
After you lie? After you promise me?
What?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
No, really, we said you can
Sorry,
have it back.
Holly, I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help.
Yeah, we are
And
just
I'm
not good at
sure
it.
He has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here, anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Of course. You won't even know I'm here.
Let's just continue, okay?
You
This
get
is
their
such
point.
Total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly.
I mean, we really messed up. I wonder how
our
she
turn
would
to talk.
react if we wouldn't have had that fight in the bar. Who was Vincent again?
This better be wildly important. It's been
Yes.
hard enough making a connection with these people.
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just listen to me for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was... you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
I thought you should be the first to know.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step. And if we get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look,
I think
let's
showing
go
her
back
the
to
photo
business
directly would
office.
have been too
I doubt
blunt.
Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Nerissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
Are you okay? You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find
Thanks for
anything?
your help.
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Nerissa! Yeah, coming!
Constable?
What?
Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first
Tweedle
time you
assholes.
visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular
Who said that?
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
What?
Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
You're trying to pull this shit at a funeral? We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind
tried to
that. It
blackmail
ain't any
me.
of your...
What deal? I'm not making any deal with you. So just get the fuck out of here and leave these people alone.
Ooh, good point. Good saying.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Holly?
I didn't do anything.
You motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
No, you were
fucking
blackmailing me.
freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move!
It's not worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead horse.
Ooh.
I'm gonna kill you!
How bad is that to fables and
I got it,
trolls? Oh shit. We really messed up here, I think. I should have taken care of the one I had here. I saw the 1D first and then that I can do something on the other. Yeah. Good Sheriff by heart, bad by actions. Okay, now I can well, welcome you to episode 3 it is. I'm very eager to find out how long I will record this one, because the episodes get shorter, and I don't know if we find a place where I can just stop this record, or if we simply play through this entire episode. I still don't know. I don't even know how long this will be. Yeah, like the one before, I guess. Yes, episode 3, A Crooked Mile. Like the Crooked Man, who gives out crooked debts. And I guess that is Mr. Dr.
I did as well as I
Swinehart.
could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll
Why?
eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
No?
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
You mean get shot?
And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
That still doesn't solve my basic problem. My profound
Business
problem.
office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Sure.
And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
I think she's
Because
talking
it
to
gives
us,
you an excuse
the
to
player.
Just, you know,
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't
It's okay.
work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not
I
entirely
mean,
true.
what could have you done
What,
against Crane?
Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything.
Good.
He had
Good
to have
call.
left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Ah, nice. We can play again. We can. This time we can't drop the lamp. We can't look in the mirror, which is smashed. So talk to Buffkin.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I
How?
saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
That means? Okay. It's not your fault.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
No.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
I mean, why didn't he stop and how? By smashing, by flying a bottle over his head and let it fall on him? I think I talked to Snow at the very end. Crane's desk. Oh, she's already looking. And there are no tarot cards. Ah, okay. Now I can look at them. Oh, there's a key.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
What else is there?
Was it the wrong question?
Come on, let's keep looking.
Yeah, it seems like the wrong question. Letter. Can we click on it? No, we can just read it. Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you are busy, but I think it should be made a priority. Best, Wayland Smith. That is something that got mentioned in the first episode of this Let's Play and that series. There's a farm, and when you can't turn into a human by glamour or by ability, you have to go to the farm, and the farm is basically the place where all fairy tale creatures live which don't look human. And it's called the farm. I don't know, I mean, I have just had some glimpses in the comics, but from what I heard from others, the farm is like some sort of internment camp. It's really not a pretty place, it's like a prison. Like what is written there, the farm should not be a punishment. Then we have this letter. Dear Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan. In the meantime, sincerely, Boy Blue. I think that's Bluebeard, that's why the writing's blue, and Pinocchio. Nice hint. Very nice, very nice. And this next letter. Mr. Crane, you said you would pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix a big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad. Okay, I could have guessed from the writing. And he's living in 204. I guess it's not the 204 from last episode. I guess it's 204 in the building Toad is in.
Did Crane ever do any
Only when Cole was around.
Might there be a hint that there's no money because Crane always goes to working girls? So what's in his drawer? Oh. The Office of Business Affairs.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every
The one
magical
ring?
item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
Employee of the month.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed
Oh
yet?
no.
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We
Yes?
don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. Who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office.
Oh,
Who
shut
elected
up.
you to make
These are
these
way you.
decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Yes?
Well,
Your money back?
excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2.
Ah,
so
Buffkin.
that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Oh, I think we are
Since
pressuring
Lily used the
too much.
glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
Good point.
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the
You are
witch,
messed up.
Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
I mean, what's
Or
his
the
problem?
sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Again, we have to make a decision. And... I mean... Oh, it's 3 places this
So
time.
you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
I will go to Crane's apartment. I hope Bluebeard will go to Dee's office. And when the Dees are... and when the Tweedles are there, he will have to deal with them.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Yes!
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
And she's of course on the phone again. Oh! Okay! We have a nice interlude and I'm using that to finish the episode. Yes, I'm not going full in. I thank you a lot for watching. Until next time, it was a pleasure. Bye.